Hello and welcome to your 2023 prediction video, Gemini. So this is for all Gemini placements. We're going to look at your year ahead, 2023. We're going to see what the main focuses are of the year, major themes, and then break it down into further details. So let's take a moment and call in the ancestors, angels, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency of Gemini. Please be with us today to provide the most meaningful, accurate messages for Gemini at this time for the year ahead. What are the major focuses of Gemini in 2023? Happiness. Love that. Good start. Let's get one more. But I think that's wonderful that you're focusing on being happy and success. So happiness and success. I like the sound of that. So we're going to see in exactly what terms success. This could be financial success, business success, success in all areas, any area. We're going to figure that out. But happiness and success, it sounds like good things to focus on, Gemini. So let's break it down. What are the major themes for Gemini in 2023, Spirit? Imprisonment. So imprisonment doesn't mean, sorry, I didn't mean to giggle. It doesn't mean actually incarcerated. I mean, obviously sometimes it can. But I feel like in 2023, you're breaking free of something that's kept you constrained, something that's kept you from reaching happiness and success. It could be a lack mindset, scarcity mindset with that mouse right there. But I think the main thing that's bringing you happiness and success in 2023 is breaking free of these maybe self-limiting beliefs I'm hearing. This could be with the help of a mature woman, but I'm really feeling like you're coming into maturity in some sense. You're breaking free of old habits and patterns that were holding you back. And instead of like letting bad things that have happened to you in the past, you're putting an end to like these repeating thought patterns. Like, for example, like if something bad happened in the past, you just like replay it in your mind over and over again. Or you just get really hung up on things you should have done, could have done better. You like think about past regrets and things that have happened in the past, and you haven't really been living in the present moment. It's been really keeping you from feeling happiness and success in all areas of life. But in 2023, you're putting an end to this limiting behavior. This is kind of like Eight of Swords energy, you know, it's like mental thing that's keeping you locked up and not proceeding further in life. You're putting an end to that. The coffin is about endings. So you're putting an end to whatever has been holding you back. And you're really, I feel like for some of you, it could be with the help of someone that has more mature and experience than you that's gone through something similar. But I really feel like it's you coming into maturity, no matter what your gender is. Just look at the mature part here. But you're gaining maturity and you're no longer like dwelling on the past. You're like using the past to like fuel you to move forward. You're using the past to like learn and you know, instead of like thinking about all the mistakes you had, like you're realizing there is no such thing as a mistake as long as you learn from it. Yes, I love this. Okay, so you have change. You are putting an end to things that held you back and you are changing. You're progressing forward. You're no longer staying in this stuck state anymore in 2023. This is wonderful. You're putting an end to all these self-limiting beliefs, all these self-limiting behaviors. You're willing to make the change, and you are making changes in 2023 that are leading you to happiness and success. There could be some physical like change of location for some of you. But really this is like changing your course of life, changing this perspective, changing your mental state and like not focusing as much in the past and like living in the present moment and like thinking more positively about life, having more gratitude and happiness. You're going to start, it's going to accelerate you forward in the right direction, your true path. A lot of positive changes are coming once you put an end to these behaviors and thoughts. It really seems like it's mostly thoughts. It could be behaviors too, but it's like a mental thing that's been keeping you trapped, and you're putting an end to it in 2023 and moving on. Yay! I'm happy for you, Gemini. Let's get some more details for Gemini in 2023, Spirit. Thank you. What is going on in 2023 for Gemini, Spirit? What's going on in 2023 for Gemini? We have here the anchor. So more stability, security. I really feel like this chain sticking out to me. You're breaking free of these chains. And we have snake. Let's get some more cards here. See what that's about. There might be some temptation to like just stay in the state you were in 2022 and previously. Just because it seems easier. You might not want to break that chain. There might be some temptation by certain people that aren't good for you. Like when you start making these positive changes, there might be like, you know, some people don't like when we change, even if it's for our best interest. They're more focused on themselves. So they might be a little upset that you're making these positive changes for yourself. But I see that you're going to have to end relationships with people like that, or at least set some boundaries, because you don't want someone who's still not willing to change themselves, and you can't make other people change, you know. You can't let them try and rain on your parade, you know. Like if you're trying to make positive changes, don't, and people are putting you down for that, it's a sign that it's time to have some distance from them. And look at this clock. I think this is the first time I ever pulled this card. This is a very intricate clock here. I feel like you might have had a lot of worries about time. And like maybe you think, oh, I can't, I'm stuck. I mean, I'm already this age, or I can't do this because of that. Like this is, you know, I'm too, like with mature women, maybe you're like, oh, I'm too old for this. I'm too old for that. I'm too old to change. I'm too old to go after my dreams. And that is not true. And the snake and this together, I feel like this is you squash. This is about you. You're like the snake in your head, like telling you like that you can't do certain things because of your age or because of certain circumstances. And it might be chaining you down and making you not move forward. But we know you're putting an end to this. And you're realizing that, you know, the time is now. The time is now. Like, you don't have to look, it's not like a ticking, you know, like, and even if it was so, even if you only have limited time, like, why wouldn't you do the things you want to do? You know, maybe you are realizing that, like, you know, I wasted time on this, but you don't dwell on wasting time. You're going to realize, like, I want to start making changes and not wasting any more time, just staying still and not following my dreams, following my passions. And some people, it seems, are going to, like some relationships or might have to end, but a lot of the endings have to do with internal beliefs. And then the home. So, like I said, there might be a physical change in location for you guys. You might change where you reside, or there could be changes to your home environment. Maybe the home you've been living in hasn't been really like helping you thrive, and you might need to like, maybe because you've been feeling stuck, maybe your environment just, you know, you haven't been taking care of your home or yourself and stuff like that. And I feel like you're making positive changes. If you're not actually moving to a new environment, you're changing your home environment that you're currently in to be more, feel more like home, to be more like something you're happy to come home to when you're gone, like just more beautiful and more to your preferences. But I feel like there's changes to your home life in some way. There could be maybe, you know, changes in the family dynamics. Like if you've had roommates or something like that, there could be some endings and some beginnings also with who you live with. But I really feel like there's a change in location possible, maybe even long distance for some of you after being in the same spot for a long time. But really, it could be like you making these changes, and you're like you're also like realizing like, or this could be like a message from spirit right now. Like if you're trying to make changes in your mental state and like, you know, positive changes to move forward in life into the success and happiness phase, your home, like if things haven't, like there could be a lot of stagnant energy there, and really like clearing out things that no longer serve you, like this ending card here, like letting go of like clothes that don't figure you don't wear anymore, like things you don't use, getting rid of them. Making space for new. That'll really help your manifestations come in once you get rid of these things that aren't serving you, like maybe you have all these things from like your ex-marriage or your ex-partner or something, or like, you know, just these things that don't make you feel good in your home anymore. And it's time to like let those go, because this is like you're moving into the era, Gemini, of like you know, you're focusing on you and what you want and what makes you happy and feel successful. And starting with changing, I mean, your mental state and then your home will be really helpful. A change in environment is really going to help spark this new beginning for you. And we have dice. Yeah, you're going to be taking more risks this year. You're going to be like, you know, it's going to be really different this year. I feel like there's stagnant energy moving into like unfamiliar territory, which is a little uncomfy, you know, and stuff, but it's going to lead to such positive change. Like you can't really progress or like move forward in life if you don't step out of your comfort zone ever. If you just stay the same way, you're never going to get success. Whatever success means to you, this is a general reading. Maybe what you want is to own a home. And that's what this is all about here with the home. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a better job or more money, more friends, whatever it is. You need to, this year you're learning that you have to step out of your comfort zone, let some things go that aren't leading you to your idea of success and happiness. And you're willing to do that this year. You're taking chances. You're taking risks, and it's paying off. It's leading to positive changes, ultimately leading to your happiness and success. Now, I'm going to push these up a little bit. We're going to get some tarot cards now to get even more details for you, Gemini. Right, Spirit. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Justice. Yeah, things are going to become a lot more balanced in your life. I feel like you're going to figure out more of like your dharma, which is like your life purpose, or you're going to feel more aligned with your life purpose. And you're realizing that like the more you are good to yourself, the more good things come to you, the more like you treat yourself to happiness and like just do more things for you and live in the present moment, like more good things are going to come to you, and you're going to be like, wow, what I put out in the world, including how I treat myself, is going to come back to me as well. Like there's like this equilibrium here. Like, and since you've been in the past maybe in a negative mind state or not making changes and feeling stuck, you're just continue to be stuck, but now you're making changes and like things are just going to start to flow more, be more balanced. You're going to have like realize that life isn't unfair, you know, like life is, I mean, it can be unfair and stuff, but you're going to have like more hope in people and humanity. I'm feeling like right now. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Let's see more cards. Ah, this is exactly what I was feeling. You're getting out of your prison, self-imposed prison, whatever that means for you. And I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the first thing I saw was like, because the Knight you can look at as like rates of motion, and the Knight of Pentacles is the one that is not moving, it's still. And with this reverse, I feel like things are moving. You're making moves. And then I see Eight of Swords reversed next. You're moving forward. You're getting unstuck from whatever it is for you specifically. This is a general reading, but you're getting out of your self-imposed prison, whatever these chains are that have been keeping you still and stagnant, and you're ready to move forward in life. I love this for you, Gemini. Let's get more information here. Wow, we have another Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reversed. What is this about, Spirit? There might be, with an earth sign, potentially, could be some upset with them. You know how we were talking about some endings and some change? There's something here with, there's earth energy. It doesn't mean they have to be that, but potentially someone a little unstable. This snake energy that we got before, you might have to cut ties with someone. I feel like there's something here with having to work on your heart chakra. Like the heart of the home is sticking out to me. And then we have this heart here, like feeling stuck. You know, I feel like Spirit is calling you to do some like heart chakra work, and like a lot of, you need more like self-love. The swords are all like thoughts and like self-imposed stuff. And like, I feel like you've just been really hard on yourself. And it's time to like heal whatever's been hurting your heart. This could be like a breakup that happened, loss of some sort. There could have been like a death in the family, like a mother, mature woman, that could still be, I mean, it could have been really recent, but even if it's not, that could still be really lingering. Maybe you didn't deal or didn't like process the trauma and kind of just pushed it to the side. And in order to move forward, like you need to like, you know, have some time grieving and letting out your emotions instead of holding them in. And that'll help you really move forward in life. Yeah, I'm getting mother energy, mother wound, or loss of a mother. That could be still really weighing on your heart no matter when it was. Or a mother type figure that you felt really lost and confused without, and maybe unprocessed emotions and trauma regarding that is kind of been holding you back or just making you feel not as happy and successful as you would like. So I feel like in 2023, you're really going to recognize and identify what is causing you just feel stuck in where you are, where you don't want to be, you know, and you're going to be able to identify that and do work on that. And that's going to help you make changes, because unprocessed grief and stuff like that, your body can really store that, and it can really wreak havoc on you like the longer you go. So I feel like this year I think you're spending time working on yourself, and that's really going to help you move forward. Yeah, I feel like there's some loss within the family. This could have been a divorce too. Like unfulfilled dreams with someone you thought would happen. That could be something that you're moving on. We have Queen of Cups flew out. And look, she's looking into that cup. Like, I feel like that's like you like having to look into your emotions, your soul, like what's been going on internally, because this is a very introspective sign. It looks like this is a year of healing for you, Gemini. A lot of healing is going on, and that's really going to be what helps you progress forward, because you don't want to stay in this energy of not feeling happy and feeling stuck. And I see that you are, because you're focused on happiness and success, so you are taking the steps to heal yourself and move forward. Things are coming into balance. Like, this is a major arcana. Like, this is big stuff, and that's upright. So the big things are changes in your like mental state. I'm not saying like you're mentally ill or anything. I'm just saying you're going to be feeling more happy and upbeat and stuff. And there's going to be some success and change in regards to the home life. And this could be in regards to work as well. And it's all after doing this inner work. And if you don't really know much about inner work, it's like you can look into like shadow work, inner child work, journaling, and really if this struck home, like having like issue with the home or loss of a mother or figure, it really could be anything, any kind of traumas and stuff from the past that you feel like you haven't talked about or like really grieved fully. This could be a sign to like, you know, start journaling, doing that inner work and writing about it, seeing a therapist or whatever you feel necessary that's going to help you move forward. Because you are going to be moving forward. It's just, yet there's some steps here, Spirit's saying that you need to take place. Like there's going to be success and stability this year in a happy home life. It's just, there's healing work going on this year as well. And you're going to be stepping on your comfort zone and taking risks by the end of the year, which I feel like is something maybe you haven't done in a while, like taking some risks. But let's get some more cards for you. What else, Spirit, for Gemini? Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yes. Oh my God. I love elephants so much, by the way, but this is so true. The long journey is definitely mental for you. I mean, maybe some of you guys are going through something physical. I don't really see that, but you're going to be so much wiser, so much happier, so much successful by the end of this year because you're going on a long journey of inner growth. And that is wonderful. Good for you. Ooh, got another animal. And then I got a short journey. You know what? This is Spirit telling us it's not going to be as long and hard as you think. That's so interesting. Out of all the cards, we got long journey. This is telling us that it's going to leave you wiser, but now Spirit's saying, coming through and being like, you know what? It's not going to be as long as you thought. Maybe you've already started doing some of this inner work or this acknowledgement of the past and stuff. I mean, no matter what has happened, we all have things we hang on to we don't even realize from the past, and it's like part of our journey of life, or you know, is to kind of just heal and move forward and like figure things out. And don't feel bad for feeling stuck and stuff. But I feel like maybe you've already recognized some of these things, and now you're like just putting what you've learned into action, and it's causing positive changes. And it's not going to be super long and super hard like it may seem. Spirit's saying you've got a lot of support. You might, the horse or the elephant might be your animal spirit guide. If you believe in that stuff, I love both those animals, but this is, I feel like the horse is also saying like it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be a quicker journey to healing than it sounds like right now. And to keep your head up, like things, a lot of positive change, happiness, and success await you. So in 2023, months that are going to be really significant for you. First one is December, and then let's get one more. What other month will be really important and stand out for Gemini in 2023? January, the beginning of the year and the end of the year. So I feel like you're starting to make these changes right in the beginning, and seriously, by the end, like your life is going to be completely different by the end of the year. I really think so, in a good way. From January to December, I'm hearing like your things are going to be changed. Like maybe there's like two kind of different journeys. Like the short journey is like, you know, you're starting right now in January, and then like over the whole year by December, you're going to really be wiser and like, you know, that makes sense. But I really feel like you're coming out of this self-imposed prison, I guess I keep calling it, early in the year, like January, and by the end of the year, December, you're going to be a whole new life. Like seriously, you might even have a whole new home. But there's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be some endings, some beginnings. It's going to be some success is coming, and I feel like it's just overall going to lead to success in all areas of life. All this improvement, all this knowledge you're gaining, all this experience, all this wisdom, all this self-growth. Oh my God, we have Saturn, life lessons. Yes, you've been learning a lot of life lessons, and it's now like you've been going through it. It's like, come on, I don't want any more bad things to happen. But now you're like implementing what you learned, and that you're changing everything. Like your Saturn rewards like these hard lessons and like really trying and working hard at things. And that's what's coming. And look, we have Gemini. That's confirmation here. And the second house is ruled by Gemini too. Oh no, Taurus, sorry. Yeah, so Saturn, Gemini, and I feel like for success for a lot of you, it will be in the financial realm, but it can also be property too. We have the house here, and second house rules money, property. So I feel like that is going to be part of your success in earning that. And Gemini too, I feel like socially you're going to have more success. There's going to be positive changes. Like we said, there might be some endings of relationships that aren't really good for you and stuff like that. But there's going to be better relationships, therefore, later, because you're going to respect yourself more, know yourself more, and you're going to be on this happier, higher vibrational level, frequency, and you're going to draw in more things that are in alignment for you. So it's like this whole Saturn energy, lessons being learned, that is coming to a close by the end of the year, and you're going to be so much wiser. And you're not going to like regret things anymore or hate things anymore. You're going to be like, wow, I learned a lot from that. That was meant to be, because now I'm here and I like where I am now. And that's how you're going to be at the end of the year of 2023, Gemini. So that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. If you did like this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video. And I do offer private readings at this time, as well as astrology readings if you're interested in looking at your year ahead astrologically. But yeah, either way, I'm just so grateful you're here watching. I love you so much, Gemini. If you haven't checked out my giveaways in the December pick a card video, please do so. You can enter to win a free reading with me. I do one of those a month in the monthly pick a cards. And then I'm also doing a deck giveaway if you're interested in that. You can see that on my channel page. But that's it. I love you so much. Have a great year. Have a great day. Have a great night. I love you, Gemini. Bye.